The reason I'm returning this guitar is I love everything about it. I mean, look at the fretwork. It's amazing. Those frets are rounded, no sharp edges, and stainless steel. Like I said, you just don't see that kind of work and materials on a guitar under $500, much less for $325. But anyway, pickups sound good. The pots in it are full size, volume and tone, but I think they may have used a linear taper instead of an audio taper for the volume, because it just kind of comes on. It doesn't really fade in or out when you turn it down and turn it up. But the big complaint I have with this guitar is the bridge. It's a pretty cool design, but it doesn't stay in tune well when you use it aggressively for whammy, you know, dive bombs and pull up and everything. And that's the way I like to use a tremolo. So it's okay with moderate use. It holds tune pretty well. But when you do have to tune it, the tuners back here, you can turn them by hand down pitch pretty easily, but when you have to come up to pitch, that's the problem. It's really hard to turn them because of string tension, and they take an Allen key. Videos I saw online, some reviews of this guitar, the seller, the maker, provided a little extender. It was just basically the same looking thing, but with an Allen key that fit on the end, and it extended the one you were tuning out about 1 inch, so you know, it was easier to get a hold of. Mine didn't come with that, and when I asked the seller if he could send me one, he said, yeah, I'll send it to you. It'd be $20 shipping. So I'm like, screw that. You know, number one, it doesn't hold tune well, and number two, it's really impractical if you have to get a tool every time you need to tune it. I mean, because most guitars, especially the G string, go out of tune you know, when you use a whammy bar, whether it's locking or not. And when you have an easy way to tune it, that's one thing, but if you have to stop and get a tool, that's just really impractical. It does have a little key here that lets you lock it in place to make it non-vibrato. You see, you take it out, it does that. The other thing is that thing gets pretty loose, so I'm sure at some point, unless you keep tightening it, it's going to get lost. So anyway, but that's why I'm returning it.